Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I got a couple of statements in the form of statement that have embedded questions. So the first one is playing music to silence a child during the open public prayer because he is disturbing the sisters who are praying. First of all, music is not allowed in the masjid. I think if you do that at home, it is not a good idea, but at least it's at home. But in the masjid, to play music it's going to disturb more than the kids crying. Besides, if the child is here, there's a room for the sisters with children, and all the children are disturbing to their moms because sisters, unfortunately, they bring children who are infants and newborns and all ages, so they are not really going to be able to focus with this much noise in the room. So they are better to appoint a couple of sisters as babysitters and let them take care of the kids and go to pray where there's no children. Number two, the statement is saying male children who came with their mothers, they enter the bathroom of the sisters with the excuse that they are not up to the age of puberty yet. Well, they are not supposed to. They are not supposed to enter the bathroom where other mothers are there and other children are there. So this is something the administration needs to pay attention to. Any other questions? So you're saying to your friends when they want to backbite somebody, don't mention their name. So, but you both know what they are talking about. So you're hiding it from the angels?
Or if I am talking to some
Just, huh?
if I'm talking to some prayer.
Well, mentioning the name, definitively it is a clear ghaiba, right? It's clear by biting, it's haram. Not mentioning the name can fall into one of two possibilities. Either that both people, the speaker and the audience, know whom they are talking about, and that qualifies quite well for ghaiba as well. But if you talk about an unknown person and 100,000 people are hearing you, unless they have seen all what you are talking about that he has been doing, and it's obvious and public, then it wouldn't fall as ghaiba, okay? Also, regarding the word ghaiba and some of the rules, so that we understand, people in public positions, like the imam, for example, he has no ghaiba as far as anybody criticizing what he says or what he does in his presence or not in his presence, because everybody hears him. But if somebody knows something private, then this will become a ghaiba, even the person is a public person. Okay? So the question is it equal if I pray for someone dead away from his grave, like in my home or my office or anywhere else? Is it like visiting the place and making dua for the person while I am standing at his grave? Definitely visiting the grave is rewarding both ways. You benefit from visiting the grave and the deceased benefit from your visit. Because there is some hadith that when you visit somebody who is dead in his grave, it is like visiting him alive. In the sense that you say Assalamu alaikum, you make dua for him. Of course, you're not going to take dinner with him, but you're going to greet him and make dua and that would be his benefit. Okay? So the question is, does he still get the benefit of my prayer if I don't go and visit? Yes, he does. The Prophet ﷺ prohibited this kind of habit, women preparing to go either every week or every 2 weeks or every 10 days or every month or every 40 days to visit somebody in the grave. This is called Zawaratul Qubur, the women who frequently and regularly visit the graves. This is prohibited. But if once in a while she goes, it shouldn't be a big deal. Inshallah. Yes. Well, the ayah in Surah An-Nisa, لا يحب الله الجهر بالسوء من القول إلا من ظلم. It refers to people who have been oppressed, slandered, profanity have been used against them or their family and things like of this sort. When they go to a judge to tell the judge what happens, can they use the words that have been used against them? The answer is yes, because this is how they make the case. But a person who is oppressed or wronged, can he curse at the person who is wronging him? The answer is no. He can make prayer, he can ask Allah to, punish him or to exercise justice against his oppressors, but he should not use profanity or indecency or vulgarity against them. Yes.
Going in public and telling this and that.
Because what about a person who feels oppressed, that he goes about to tell people that he was oppressed? So what is the benefit? He's campaigning for something?
Well, at least the other people would take caution of that person.
Well, because issues could carry more than one view. Assuming that your view is the view and going around to publicize it may really create fitna. Okay? So I believe what Allah says, فَإِن تَنَازَعْتُمْ فِي شَيْءٍ فَرُدُّوهُ إِلَى اللَّهِ وَالرَّسُولِ. This is a process. It's a legal Islamic process. If you have a dispute in a matter, seek judgment from a mediator and seek the judgment that is based on Sharia. There is no allowance for people to go around, everybody is talking against everybody. We will be the rumor mill. This is not appropriate. It doesn't create peace in any community. Okay. So we have less than 2 minutes. Yes. Sulaiman gives us the lesson in the surah. He's asking about the story of Prophet Sulaiman. Why did he start, according to some interpretation, to knock down his own horses? And according to another better interpretation, that he was so mad at the horses because he loved them so much that he got busy and he missed Salat al-Asr, and he got mad, he got angry at himself. And he says, إني أحببت حب الخير عن ذكر ربي حتى توارت بالحجاب, until the sun set in the west. And according to some interpretations, he started to kill the horses, kind of like sacrificing the horses, because they caused him to miss Asr prayer. So that we cannot miss the Isha prayer, we have to go. Inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. Otherwise, I have to kill all my horses. You don't want me to do that. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.